Hey guys, welcome to Trashy Stupid Fun. Today, I'm trying a different angle this time, and I want to sit down. Today, I have a couple movies, well, kind of technically three movies to talk about that I watched. Well, two I watched recently, one I just want to mention because it kind of goes with the movie I watched. The two movies I want to talk about are Village of the Giants and Hausu. Oh my god, that was an interesting movie to watch. Um, the first one is Village of the Giants, which was loosely based off of H.G. Wells' Food of the Gods, which I have never read, but I've seen the movie version of Food of the Gods, and I want to talk about that one too because the two are very different, but they both deal with some sort of food substance that makes things grow really large. In Food of the Gods, it was mostly animals that grew large. You had giant chickens, a giant wasp, giant mice. There was a lot of giant mice in that movie. It was hilarious to see them attacking people, and it's just crazy. And then in Food of the Gods, you had, which has a great cast, great is an interesting cast. You got Beau Bridges, Tommy Kirk, and Ron Howard. Oh, in a teeny tiny role, you have Tony Basil, of all people, because she did some of the choreography in this movie, and it's really bad dancing actually. But yeah, if you're an '80s fan, of '80s music, she did Mickey. She was a one-hit wonder with that, I believe. But yeah, it's a very interesting cast because Beau Bridges is like the leader of these kids that just like to dance around. It's at the start of the movie. You see them dancing around in the rain and in the mud. It's just, ew, it's just weird. And he gets these kids to go up to this town and basically, just mess around. Basically, it's a kind of a teen exploitation film in a way, but not really. There's no nudity. There's some, but it's not like bad. It's all covered up, but it's just it's a PG exploitation movie, I guess you could say, or PG-13. Because then they go to this town and you have Tommy Kirk and his girlfriend and her brother named Genius, played by Ron Howard, which, yeah, yeah. It's just weird. I don't know, because they don't. He's one of a few characters that, because in the list of in the credits, they have weird names. Like one of them's like Tony Basil's character is called Red because she has red hair, and there's one kid named Fatso for some reason. And it's just weird. Because all the kids just call Ron Howard's character Genius because he's a genius because he's a chemist of sorts, and he makes this stuff that makes things grow. He makes it in his dog, or cat. At first, the cat eats some of it, and it turns giant. And they're like, oh. And for some reason, they said we should feed this to some ducks. So they do, and then the ducks get loose. They find themselves at this club where Beau Bridges is at, and his friends are at. They're like, how did they get this so big? They try to coerce it out of Tommy Kirk and his girlfriend, and long story short, they eventually, Beau Bridges and his group of friends eventually get the growth stuff, which they call goo for some reason. It's just this red stuff, which apparently is made from angel food cake and red dye. It looks pink though. It's just really weird. And yeah, it was just an interesting movie because they just wreak havoc on this little town and try to get the adults to do whatever they want, and yeah, it's very kind of an anarchist movie, but I don't know. It was bad but fun. And then I also after that I had to watch the MST3K version where they make fun of Tommy Kirk and his and a little bit of Disney movies because of the ducks. They made a comment like the $1 Million Ducks, which was a Disney movie, or the $1 Million Duck, which was a Disney movie. And it was Mike and the bots just rip into it. It's really funny. It's not a bad movie. It's as far as MST3K goes, it wasn't a really bad movie for them to watch. I had fun watching it. Okay, now Hausu, or House. It's a Japanese movie from the 70s. I don't know who the cast was, but this movie was bizarre, but in a fun way. Oh my god, it was like an anime movie a live action movie of an anime movie, because it was just bizarre and just crazy. The main plot about this movie is a group of girls. Like, I think they were at a private school because they wore like sailor outfits. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know if it's an actual thing in Japan where girls dress up where the girls go to school where they have to dress up like sailors. It's that anime a lot, and I don't know if that's an actual thing that happens over there. I don't know. That seems to be a theme that goes on over there, but I don't know. Anyways, these group of girls, they all have different names. Oh my god. Because they each have a name that goes with their personality. There's a fat girl who likes to eat a lot. They call her Mac. I guess like mac and cheese. I don't know. There's the main girl, gorgeous, because she's very pretty. It's just, oh my god. Because they have this. I don't know. They do certain things with her character. It's just like, I don't know. Oh, and then you have the smart girl. I forget her name. Oh, Doc, I think. I think that was her name. Like the dwarves. What else? They had really crazy names. Oh, Fantasy, because she has a really high imagination or something. But yeah, it was a crazy movie because they go into this house and they don't know that it's haunted, and they go there they stay there. They go there to stay with the gorgeous aunt, who lives in this amazing house and but it's really crazy and haunted. And not to give too much away, but one by one, the girls get killed, but in really bizarre ways. The most crazy ways you could think of. And I won't give everything away, but look for clips of this on YouTube because it has to be seen to be believed. But those clips do not prepare you for the craziness of this movie. It's just wow. I mean, you got. I'll give a couple of them away because they're on YouTube. There's one where a girl dies from a lampshade, and there's another great one that you got to find on YouTube where a girl gets eaten by a piano. Because apparently, I read online that the writer or the director of this got ideas from his daughter. I think that she's afraid of, and for some reason she's afraid of getting eaten. Getting her fingers stuck in the piano keys. Just, oh my god! This movie is crazy. It's just like very hyper, and it has ADD, and it's like you just want it. It's just, oh my god! But it's fun. It's fun crazy. It's just I just cannot believe I watched the whole thing, and I loved it, but it was just, what the heck is going on? I got watched again because I thought it might have been a fever dream. It was just that weird. Because there's some stuff going on in this movie that makes no sense. You got floating severed heads, you got the crazy aunt. I don't know if I should give out too much of that, but yeah. She's just crazy. It's like, oh my god. Just a crazy movie. But I loved it. And, each of the characters, they just have really crazy deaths. It's just, oh, yeah. Oh, God. Find this movie. I found it on TCM. I had to tape it, because, like, I don't know. Because I couldn't watch it when my parents were out there, or in the living room, so I was like, I watched it later on. But yeah, check out Hausu, check out Village of the Giants if you can find it. If you have Netflix, it's on Netflix. And I found the MST3K version on Google, so there's that. And they're both both good for fun. It's, if you can find Hausu, I really want to buy it now. I haven't saved it on the DVR, but I really want to buy it because that was a fun movie. Oh. And I haven't, I don't know. There's some other movies I watched recently that I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't talk about them on here. I guess we'll see, but I'm glad to be making videos again. I had a little issue with my phone, so yeah, I hadn't been able to make any episodes till now. I finally got a replacement, and now I'm making videos again. So, until next time.